Hello and welcome back, guys, to Mum's Makery's second show of the day. It's our special Christmas in June event. So I have to start off the top of this hour. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is welcome anybody who wasn't with us in the first live show. There are two shows when we do an event. The first one was at 12 o'clock and you can catch that up on replay. And obviously this is the 3 p.m. show and we have the games and a few things going on in this hour. So we should be coming to you across Facebook and YouTube. If you are watching us from YouTube, you have the Makery's lovely Pixie Hayley Belsham. She should be flitting about in chat to answer any questions that you may have. And if you're watching us from our Facebook page, then you will have the lovely Annette's Robert Boyle, who's one of the Makery crew, and our Peter should be in there as well. So, I might have muffed up a little bit. It wouldn't be the Makery without a muff up. We were sat down and we were having a bagel and all of a sudden I went, oh, insert expletive, we forgot something. And it wasn't like a small thing either, it was quite a big thing. One of the products that is going live at the end of this hour, so any of the new products that we've brought you today will be going live at the end of this show or just after the end of this show. But we forgot one. I'm going to blame her, but she says she doesn't have it on the list and I don't have a graphic for it. So I think in the flurry of Christmas, it got missed. But can you guys see anything new on? I'm not talking about the Douglas. I changed the Douglas fern out for the Ombre one, but we've I totally forgot about this. Some of you may know that we brought out the Hummingbird hoop project. I took it to Wonderwall and then we launched it on the Create and Craft show that we just did. And it was very, very popular and I wanted to bring it out. I know a lot of you, or some of you at least, did miss out because we only had a limited stock. And we still do only have another limited stock of these, but we have made up the Hummingbird hoop kit, and that will also be live at the end of the show. And I'm just going to pop this on the overhead for you. So this is the project, and as you can see from the kit, you've got some sparkly fibres and you've got some faux flowers. You do get both of the templates. You get all of this lovely wool, and you get eyeballs. And your wires, everything is in there to make at least one of these. There's only one hoop, but the PDF that comes with this, if you guys can see this one, let me pop it on the close-up for you. The templates also will allow you to make a 3D version of the Hummingbird as well. So you can choose which, there's enough fibres in here to make one of these, and this one's what I call 2.5D because it's not true 2D, it's not flat, it's kind of sort of coming at you, so I call it 2.5D. So if you ever hear me refer to 2.5D, it's just me making words up again. So you have enough fluff in this kit to make at least a 3D version and what you see me holding here. So apologies for forgetting that in the first broadcast. But it's a nice little surprise for you who are watching in the second one. Apparently I'm not going to be left unsupervised again. Okay, so we had some questions, I believe, that you wrote down.
About
so
Fluff Club.
Yes, we've had some questions about Fluff Club. Now, Fluff Club is Mums Makery's members area. So it's a whole separate area on the Mums Makery website. And you can only access it if you've got a Fluff Club membership. So the Fluff Club memberships are, the subscription gets you access to the area. And then there's loads of PDFs. You can watch all of my private tutorials without having purchased the products. You can see the tutorials. There's loads of PDF projects. There's lots of stuff in there. So if you join Fluff Club, like right now, then you will be eligible because it instantly tags your Mums Makery account with the membership tag. And then you will be able to benefit from all of the extras that we've got going on today. I'm going to do it. I'm going to push the... I love that button. So we are holding a wobbly shelf event today. So I'm going to quickly just give you guys the information. What I have is I've made up a load of grab bags. Now they are only limited in number. So once the grab bags have gone, then I will put some other fluffy, you know, balls in your box for, you know, I think it's, when are we running this? Up until tomorrow evening? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, I'm getting nodded at. I've got to try and keep so much stuff in my brain, occasionally it leaks out. That's what this is for, to stop it from leaking. I might have had a bit too much fizzy pop during the interlude. So I'm like, sugar, sugar, sugar. So, yeah, if you are a Fluff Club member, if you sign up for a Fluff Club membership first and then go do your shopping, you will have access to the exclusive products that are only available to members. And that does include a brand new angel wing template set, which we're launching today. You will also benefit from an extra shelf wobble. And what those shelf wobbles mean is that when you place an order that's over £30, you will find something extra in your basket. As I said, I would do the grab bags until I run out of them, and then I will put some fluffy balls in with your order after that, or I might find some other, it'll be something random. And you'll find an extra little something in your box. So that's orders over £30. If you're a Fluff Club member, you get an extra wobble of the shelf, and you've got a choice of a couple of templates to put in. One is the sprout template and the other is a mini angel wing. So you can pick whichever one suits you. So that was the Fluff Club membership. Oh, and the Fluff Club memberships are completely separate to the wobbly shelves. So if you sign up for a membership, that's a subscription thing. It's £30 spent in the shop. There was another question.
Someone was just asking about the Puds kits.
The Puds kits, yes. If the Fluff Club members have some sprout kits and some Christmas Pud kits. So if you log in and check out the members exclusive shop, that's where you'll find those. And again, all of that and all of the lovely products that we're bringing you today, new, will only go live once this broadcast is over and I've had a chance to get into my office and push the big red button. Which actually I've worked out that depending on how the pixies wire it has a multitude of different effects. So if you don't get a grab bag, you will get something else in its place in your order. So it's orders over £30. So the other thing that I wanted to discuss was the make that we did in the first show. And I did, in all fairness, think that it was a bit ambitious. And I could barely keep up with it. So what we've decided to, I mean, every day's a school day. And what we've decided to do is, if I'm going to do a make like that, is we're going to put the PDF for it live a week before the event, or any event, be it the autumn event, the spring fair, anything like that. If it's going to be a make where it's going to be a bit more involved, then what I'm going to do is put that PDF live and give you a list of bits to make, and then you, like me, can Blue Peter it, and we can just do a really nice sort of gentle and relaxed assembly whilst we do the broadcast. What are you eating?
Pastry.
She's She's eating pastries. You're not going to save me any then? No. Not a chance, you're all the way over there.
Didn't try the chocolate.
No, I still got a chocolate. I'll save you one. So, in the first show, we did make that lovely sleepy mouse, which I've got a few sort of dotted around here. In this show, we're going to make something that's a lot simpler. And we're going to be making a lovely Christmas tree. And again, the PDF, I did put the PDF for all of the makes. The surprise kit is going to yield you a candy cane, and there's lots of fluff and stuff in there as well. The surprise kit is this one, and there is a candy cane template, and I think 3 colours of wool in there. So the surprise kit we don't get time to make on air, but we will be just putting in a base layer of the template and just showing some of our newer visitors and those of you who have not yet experienced the complete madness that is Mum's Makery. We're going to show you how to fill templates and things like that.
First of all, Flingo.
Flingo, yes. So
That's what we're doing first.
I need to call Pete. He's in the next room on the computer, so that we can do this. So Flingo is your, it's a game card that you'll find inside of your event pack. So you must have purchased the event pack to join in with this particular game. However, I'm going to cover the rules so that everybody is absolutely squared away. We are coming to you live across 2 different social media platforms, YouTube and Facebook. Obviously, if one person calls out in one chat, the other chat doesn't see it. So Pixie Bee has this lovely little app that allows her to be Pixie Overlord, Overwatch. Although I think the first, should have seen in the break, 10 minutes to go, come on, 2 minutes. Like, I need to let my Danish go down. So she has an app that monitors both chats at the same time, and it will be her call as to who has called out first. So if you call out on Facebook or YouTube your Flingo, do not assume that you have won. Do not be prematurely celebrating and popping open the bubbly, because I will get confirmation from Pixie Bee, and I will give out the names of the people who have called out in. We generally go for 2 winners, and we'll call them out on screen. So no premature congratulations, please. So on your Flingo card, you will have 10 fluff colours. That's the Raffle. It's all good. It's great in the first show, and then it all goes downhill in the second one. So on your Flingo card, you will have a list of 10 colours. And I will be delving in and pulling out said colours. You must cross off all 10. Not one group, not 3 of one and half a dozen of the other. It's all of them. You must cross off all 10 colours. Once you have crossed off all 10 colours, then you type into chat Flingo in big capital letters and Bixie. Bixie? You're a Bixie now. Pixie Bee will let me know that somebody is called out, and we will bring everything to a halt whilst we sort out who has called out. And then if only one person has called out, then we will keep drawing until we have 2 callers. Once you have called out, then I do need you to message or email one of the Pixies or Bee or the Makery sort of Facebook page chat or something, and we just need a copy of your Flingo card with everything crossed out. So I need to find my Flingo button now. Oh, I didn't do this. Flingo face. I didn't put up the Flingo face picture. That picture was taken at our very first ever event, which was the Not at the Show, because we weren't at a show. And forever now has it been immortalised across every broadcast we've done. Okay, so let me... Oh, he's down looking. So I'm going to start calling these out, and it's going to be fairly fast paced. So in fact, I'll put you on the overhead. Hang on. There we go. If I put that there. The first one is spring green. The next one is bright blue. And they should, oh yeah, they're starting to come up on the screen now. The next one is bright green. Have we got all the brights? The next one is storm. And then we've got moss. Buttercream. Autumn green. Royal purple. I can almost hear the concentration, you know, across the internet. Pink. The next one is ash brown. Next up we have sugar plum. These are all our colours, just in case you've not played Flingo with us before. So it's a nice way to get to know the colours as well. We've got black. And then we have mouse. Next up we have emerald. Next up, cranberry. Cranberry's a lovely Christmassy colour. That's actually the colour of the gnome coat. Off-white is your next colour. Followed by mustard. Then we have marigold. Next up, pumpkin. All the autumny colours are coming out. That's our next event, is our autumn fair. So keep an eye on social for the announcements. Bright red is your next one. Followed by ginger. Next out of the bowl, damson. Then we've got pastel blue. Light purple. Look, the amount of cards is whittling down. Willow is your next one. Followed by leaf green. Next up, our lovely French blue. And then we've got warm brown. Violet. We've got to be getting close now. Natural cotton, next out of the bowl. Swiftly followed by sand. Next up we've got natural linen. Love fox, such a lovely colour. Next out the bowl we have bright yellow. That's your favourite one, isn't it?
Yep.
Can't imagine why you like yellow. Flesh tone. I have a very big pile of cards on one side and very little cards on the other. Oh, no, drop that. That one's going back in. Bright peach is next. And then we've got chocolate. Apparently I have to add a fluff colour to the range and call it fudge. Oh, we've got a Flingoer.
Heather Bowen.
Heather Bowen. That's our first caller, Heather Bowen, and she's on.
And Karen Fowler.
Oh, and Karen Fowler. Okay, so Heather and Karen have both called out.
Both on YouTube.
Both on YouTube. Congratulations. So that's Heather Bowen and Karen Fowler, both on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much to everybody for joining in. Please do send a picture of your Flingo cards into one of the Pixies message on Messenger, message Pixie Hayley. Where was this? That was over there. And then we can get you out an additional fluffy prize. So, let me just, thank you, Pete. Let's get rid of that. Right, back to the task at hand. So, I do love Flingo. I'm going to I might put a wild card in the next one. So it's like, whatever it comes out, you can just cross one off. She's like, please don't complicate this anymore. Who knows? Who knows? Right, I like to keep you lot on your toes, you know that. Right, so what I'm going to quickly do is just give you a rundown of all of the new stuff. So grab yourself a bicky because it's quite the list. I'm just going to do sort of a brief run through. Obviously, there is the Hummingbird project, which we forgot to mention in the first show. And everything that you see now will be going live on the website at the end of this show. So first up, we've got the lovely bell templates. Now they are available in 4 sizes. There is a set of 3, small, medium and large, and I believe they are 60, 80 and 100 mil. And then you've got your extra large, which is 120. I am just going to pop back to you a second. All the new products you will see are going live on the website, and it's got like a new layout, a new format to the product page. And this is something that we've designed to help have sort of all of the information in one place. So if you go to the product page and you scroll down, there will be a list. The weights and measures are now going to be on the product page. We used to have a separate page, and that page is still there for the older templates. And I am converting it all to the new, but it's taking me some time. So weights and measures, the sizes of the templates, colours that are in the kits, all that kind of information is all going to be on the product page for you now as well. So we've got the party lights. Oh, excuse me. We've got the party lights, and again, we've got those in a set of 3. And then there's an extra large. Now you can buy them separately, or you can bundle them together and there's a discount. It was in the Fluff Club exclusive members shop for the first sort of 6 months of the year, and now we're bringing it to everybody. We thought it would be lovely to bring you not only the penguin, but the polar bear as well. And it's such a super make, such a lovely make. And a PDF, there will be a PDF for both of these. So when you get your order, just check your account section. There'll be a tab that says your PDF downloads. Click that and you should see all of your PDFs for all of the for all of the projects that you've purchased. Next up, we've got our festive fillers pack, and this is the 3 template set, which 3 of the templates which are in the festive centerpiece. I've brought them out, I've made them their own thing because, you know, it's just so nice to be able to make little sprigs and little fillers to go with accents within, you know, much larger projects. Next up, we have the Sprout template. The Sprout template is available on its own, just as a single template. And if you are a Fluff Club member and you purchase over £30, that is one of the template options that you have to choose from as your extra free wobbly shelves gift. Moving into our fibres, we've got the stunning pink ombre. I don't think the cameras do it justice. The shades are utterly amazing. They're just so beautiful, and it's really going to help you get that beautiful sort of ombre shades and grades throughout projects. Petals, you can go from light to dark, and you know, you just pull off a little bit of the shades that you want. Speaking of shades, we do have a summer shades pack. This was originally created for the Create and Craft channel, and it was so popular, and they're such lovely colours. This is limited in number, so once they are gone, and we don't have them anymore. The other thing that is limited in number is the Hummingbird project. So both of those are limited in number. When they are gone, they are gone. New addition to the website, again, not particularly Christmassy, but you have been asking for it, and we do listen when you ask for things. The orchid hardware pack is just the bases, the sticks and the clips, and you can use it not only for the orchids, but for lots of other flowery projects as well. Back on the website, we will have fluff tubes. They've been missing for a little while. And with the Makery moving, I haven't had the storage space as we've been moving everything, but we've got them back in now, and they will be going back on the website again after this live show. And finally, in the main shop, we of course have the spankingly brand new Santa Gnome project. Now this, although this is not limited in number, so if this does sell out today, we will be restocking it ASAP. Unless it is, as I said, something that is limited in number, then we will keep restocking all throughout June. Members of Fluff Club, don't forget that at the end of this month, when the Christmas stuff disappears off of the website, one of the member benefits is that you can request an out-of-season product all year round, providing they aren't limited in number. And speaking of Fluff Club, finally, there will be a few Sprout and Pud project kits. So that's not just the templates, that's the kits as well with the materials. We've got a few of those available for you in the members exclusive shop. And your Fluff Club members exclusive template set for our Christmas in June event are the angel wings. I feel like I need a drink after all that. That's good. I was worried that I was, oh, you know, I don't know if we're going to have a full show, and then I saw the lineup and I was like, oh, yay, we got so much to do. So what we're going to be making in this show is this Christmas tree, as I showed you before, and look at that. I mean, it's a simple card, it's just very geometric, but how stunning is that? And then you've got your free hand, and I will grab, where's that one gone, off the tree. Such lovely, lovely little makes from this template, and the PDF that you get as well will show you how to do these sort of segments and accents as well. The surprise kit, that was precarious. The surprise kit does have a candy cane in it. Now here you can see that the candy cane has been combined with our bookmark template, and what a lovely, lovely make. Blank card, the felted accent, and then this nice little ribbon of pom-poms, and you know, just a perfect little Christmas card. So let me get that back up there. I know.
They would like to see red and white trees. Right at the front.
Right, oh, these, I forgot they were there. Oh, let me just tell you about these very briefly, because you know how I'm the same. I don't like Christmas coming out before Halloween. So we don't do it right before, we do it like 6 months before. But this is called a trio of trees. The tutorial for this is freely available on, dun dun dun, the YouTube website. On the YouTube channel, sorry. And don't forget that, you know, if you are, do hop over to our YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up or a like or a star, or I don't know what, it's a like on Facebook, and I don't know. Like the videos for us. It always, you know, it always helps. But do subscribe to the YouTube channel, because we do pop up videos and stuff as well. But let me just go back to these. So this is called a trio of trees. And there's a blue one behind you, Pixie Bee. I don't know if you can you? Yeah. Right. Brace yourselves, this will take a while. Do 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 do. She's going to throw it at me now. All of a sudden it's going to come back and I'm going to have this tree embedded in my head. She usually walks around on crutches, you see, so it takes her ages to get anywhere. And I might say that, you know, as friends go, I'm a bit of a mick taker. Anyway, here we go. So this is called a trio of trees, and believe it or not, these are actually made using the Trio of Spooks template. I know, right? So there is a video on the YouTube channel which you can watch freely. The spooks are on the website as well, and it shows you how to make these trees. So these are just bamboo skewers. You know what you stick skewery things on. What am I thinking of? Help me out. Kebabs. Wooden kebab skewers, bamboo skewers. That's all that they are sort of mounted on. And then I've just drilled, I can't remember if it was a 3 or 4 mil hole into a log base, and just assembled them. And you can do them in Halloween colours. Obviously these were just done, no, that doesn't go there. It's messing with my, my setup now. She's doing this on purpose. Right, there we go. So yes, a trio of spooks makes the trio of trees. And I think that's one of the nice things about the template sets and stuff, is that you can use them for so many things, not just for their original, you know, intention. There's a lot of PDFs and tips and make it with projects, which is projects that you make with existing templates that you may already have. Speaking of which, on the website, which is www.mumsmakery.co.uk, if you go to the info pages and there's a drop down menu, that is like your gateway to a whole load of other things, Mum's Makery, and there is a PDF downloads tab there. Now these are all extra free PDFs that you can download free of charge, and you know, you can make with your existing stash. Some use templates, some don't. The Sleepy Mouse Sock Mouse, that PDF is now on that page and will stay there all weekend for people who are watching the show to download. So that's where that is as well. Right, anything that I've got to mention, or should I get stuck into some of, I feel that this make is going to be decidedly less stressful than the last one. So I'm going to be using kit number 2 and the contents of kit number 2. I've got my tree template there. I have my little pom-pom balls, and these are 5 mil pom-pom balls. They're all stuck in the fluff. Right, I'm going to put those there. And then I think we put a random green in, didn't we? Didn't we do a different, you've basically got a green and some warm brown. And I think, if memory serves, you could have one of 4 different colours of green. I thought we'd sort of mix it up a little bit. And as you can see, there's your template. There's you get a lot of fluff. We don't skimp on the fluff. I've actually no idea. Was it 10 grams? Feels like more. I don't know. Let's have a look. Where's me pocket scales? Pocket scales. I'll talk very briefly about pocket scales. On our website, you will hear us talk about weights and measures, and this template will use X amount of grams, and it's just a really nice consistent way, because template equals consistent size, pocket scale equals consistent weight, one plus the other equals consistent results. And let me just weigh out. These scales will go down to, oh, there's 15 grams. So in kit number 2, you've got 15 grams of the green and a couple of grams of the warm brown. I don't actually know how many I haven't got the I can't, oh yeah I can, hang on. This takes about 2 grams. This one that I'm holding here is about 2 grams. So that's 2 grams. You've got enough to make, what, 7 of these, and that's the you know, sort of all singing, all dancing, fluty kind of sections and all the rest of it. Now, if I can get this one off without destroying the entire set, have a look at this one. Where are we? Here we are. So again, it's that tree, but look at this. We've done 2 of them and joined them together. So if you wanted something that was an extra bit chunky, then make 2, join them together. And we are exploring a lot of different ways of making 3D things from the template sets. Oh, let me just crash that over there a minute. Okay, so I'm going to weigh myself out 2 grams. That's just over, but that's fine. And again, weights and measures, they're just a jumping off point. If you want something that's a bit thicker, use a little bit more. And once you've got those pocket scales, if you make a thing and you go, that's perfect, I love that, then weigh it, and it will then be your weights and measures for that template. So, you know, there's lots of ways that you can do it. The PDF, which I did add during the break, should have all of the weights and measures for this. I've totally forgot. I totally forgot what it is, but I've got 2 grams. The PDF will show you how to add in all of this detailing, but what I want to cover, especially for those who are new to needle felting and new to Mum's Makery, is just to show you how I feel a template like this. So I'm not gonna need all of that just to put in a base layer. Don't be tempted to try and do this. It does work for some people. I know there are a few of our lovely fluff friends who do stuff their templates. It never works for me. So what I like to do is I like to put in the sections. Now, when you put in pieces and sections, there are 2 things you've got to remember. The first thing is that you want a nice even covering as best you can. But don't forget that you can still add in little pinches here and there if you need to backfill or if you've got any thin spots. The other thing is that when you're putting in pieces, you need to make sure that when you put in this piece and then you felt it into that section, when you put in the next piece, you need a good amount of frizz, and then each piece overlaps, and then as you felt that sort of centerpiece, all of the fibers interlink, and that's what's going to hold all of those pieces together. So the way that I felt to fill a template. I'm working on my flat mat and I've got a felt topper. The flat mat for me was an absolute game changer because it's very, very dense. Foam and rice bags don't necessarily offer much resistance to your needle, so you can just drive straight through a little too easily, whereas the flat mat, when you hit that mat, you can feel it and it stops your needle. So if you need to drive, you've got to mean it. You've got to put in that little bit of extra work. But when you're felting with a template, it means that you're not driving these fibres out and down into your surface. So have a look. There is, again, on our YouTube channel, there is a flat mat sort of overview, and have a look at it. Especially for templates, flat mats are absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to orientate my tree, and then for this top section, there's no weights and measures that I'm going to do for this. I'm just going to pull off a piece. In fact, I will just weigh that piece. It's 0.1 of a gram. So I'm pulling off pieces that are about 0.1 of a gram. I'm going to take it, I'm going to fold it in half. And as you can see, as I fold it in half, I've got that lovely rolled edge. And that rolled edge, I'm going to put into that rolled edge. So I'm going to upend it, and you can see rolled edge, rolled edge. And that is just going to help your fibres go in the right direction. Because, you know, it's every sort of little bit and little extra bit that you can do to help your fibres be nice and smooth and lovely and straight and in the right place is going to be a bonus. I'm using my Twisted Star needle, and I'm just sort of touching the top of my mat, which means I may get a little bit of adhesion, and that's okay because that will help hold everything in place as I'm putting in the bits, but I'm not going to be felting it to the mat, unless of course you're doing something 2D and you want it felted to your surface. So I'm going to pull off another bit, and this is probably half of what I've had before. That first bit has done the top and has done one of those points. So again, I'm going to fold, put that into that corner, and then allow that frizz to come off across the project and blend in. And this is how I'm going to work down all of that template. I'm not felting too heavily. You can see that my felt's really quite fluffy. All I'm doing at the moment is getting the fibres in the right place and just sort of holding together. So our next bit, and at this point I would orientate the mat rather than try to move the template. Right up into that corner, and again just drag those fibres right up into that corner and leave myself some overlap in the middle. Next bit, and you can do this how in, you know, whatever, you could go all the way down that side and then that side, or you can do it one side or the other. I will also ask Pixie Bee to remind me once I've filled this template to show you how to get rid of any lines that you may have from sort of adding in pieces, because at the moment she's just over there chatting on Facebook. Don't think I don't know what you're up to. You're watching puppy videos again, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
So, like that, again, I'm just going to pull off another piece, bend it over, put that rolled edge up into that tip. And then just very, very lightly, and this is so light. You know, I'm not felting at the moment. As I said, I'm just putting things down. I've got a slightly bigger section down here, so a little bit more fluff, rolled edge into rolled edge. And then very lightly felt that frizz back over what came before. get yourself a nice sort of join. Turn that round, and again just fill in these last two sections on this side. And once I've pretty much got my fibres laid down, I'm just going to check over for where it may be a little thin. And it's like anything, if you're new to felting with templates, you're going to, there's going to be a bit of a learning curve. Hang on, let me get that. So again, fold that over, up into that tip. Now, with regards to the trunk down here, you've got a couple of options. You can fill it with green and then cover it with brown, which may be easier. I see that's quite thin just there. So I'm going to take this bit, I'm going to fold it over, I'm going to put the green. I don't honestly remember how the PDF says to attack the trunk, but there's no wrong way. You fill the template however it works for you, but don't be afraid to try new ways of doing things. We have an absolutely amazing Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/mumsmakery. And to be fair, apart from the fact that they're all quite mad in there, you can come in and ask questions. Obviously, the group is Mum's Makery, so projects and questions must be based around Mum's Makery. If you're wanting sort of more generic answers, like different type, we only stock one type of wool. So if you're looking for recommendations on other types of wool, then I would suggest heading over to, there's a Facebook group called The Original Needle Felting UK, run by the lovely Sarah Brown. And that's a very general needle felting group, and it has people all over the world. But it's a good place to get, to ask more generalised questions. But the Mum's Makery Facebook group is an excellent place, specifically if you are if you've got questions regarding any of our products, or you want some ideas, or you just ask some, ask the lovely fluffy folks there to share some of their previous makes. If you're looking for some inspiration, it really is such a lovely group. And of course, at the moment, there is a whole bunch of giveaways going on in the group. We've got Pixie Haley's giveaway, where everybody's singing White Christmas. We've got the lovely Pixie Sarah's giveaway, where you've got to write a word from using a Christmassy word using the last letter of the person before you. Their word. I explained that really badly. All of the posts in the Facebook group do explain the rules, so just don't listen to me. Read the rules. The Makery crew, they also have a giveaway, and during the interlude, the boss bonus giveaway also went live. And that's, you've got to fill in a festive word beginning with the letters like bonus. It's a very wordy giveaways that we've got for this this event. Usually there's lots of pictures and stuff going on, but I think this one's turned into quite a wordy event. So I've got, I think, a good amount of fluff in there. You can see that it's not felted. It is holding together, but it's not felted. And all I'm going to do now is start felting this down. Now I've got a lovely 3-handled tool, which I believe I got from Wingham. May have been Wingham, may have been Adelaide Walker. And this is just going to help things speed up. Now I'm using what I call a compacting technique, which is tiny, tiny little stabs. And it's just using the first barb or two of the needle. Don't drive into your surface, whatever surface you're using. But it's just going to be, and you can see that it's starting to sort of really felt down. Of course, the other thing that you can do is you can grab a couple of needles and just hold two. There are lots of different handles. Lots and lots of handles that will hold one needle, two needles, 3, 5. I did actually see somebody who had a needle hold, I mean, it's a long time ago now, but it held like about 20 needles. And I thought, that looks ace. I would probably have no hands left. So you can get lots of different, you know, lots of different needle holders, different types as well. Punch tools, multi-handles, pen tools. So just have a look around. So you can see that this is starting to come together now. I'm just going to turn it over and I'm going to felt on the other side. How am I doing for time, Pixie Bee?
10 to 4.
Okay. So go over, and again, this is not as felted as I would like, but go over, keep flipping it over and flipping it over. Now, if you have, if you're just doing a flat one and you just want a nice flat finish, then this is not felted anywhere near firm enough, but you can see that it's still quite firm. If you're just doing a flat one, because maybe it's for a card or something, like what we did in the first show, you're just going to draft off a nice even flat piece and just tap it down. You want it nice and flat. And then what you would do is cover your make like that. Then get your template in the correct orientation and push it down. It will be infinitely easier if yours is not felted as loosely as mine is. So I'm just going to have to pretend that I did that right. And you can see that you get that really nice sort of cover. Then grab your needles and just do that compacting technique all over. Then once you've gone all over it, turn it over, bring all of this in at the back. Don't pull too hard, otherwise you'll pull everything away from the template, but just bring those fibres in and that will secure it down at the back. And it gives you a really, really nice finish on the front as well. So just follow everything. Mine is very, very spongy, so it's not holding well as I'm pulling it about, but you will get the idea. So on the back, felt it all down. And then if you want to get a nice sort of clean line for the stump of your tree, let me just felt this down a little bit here. Take it out. Grab yourself a little bit of the warm brown and you're going to do the same thing again. Make it a nice straight piece and just felt it along the line there. Maybe a little bit much. Put that on there as well. And then pop that template back on. Again, mine's really not felted enough for this, but I know we ran over in the last show, so I want to try and keep this one as much on time as possible. So again, just felt it down at the back and you can see what a nice sort of line that you get across. It feels almost like a very shabby tree. Shabby chic. Like I said, the PDF, anybody who bought the event bag will now have the PDF. If you go to your account section, there's a bit there that says your PDF downloads.
That's on the main website, main web page, isn't it? Not Fluff Club.
Yeah, not Fluff Club. This is the, well, Fluff Club is on the website, but you go to www.mumsmakery.co.uk, sign in, and you can tell if you're signed in because the menu will have the option to sign out. That's a good way to tell if you're signed in. And when you're signed in, it should take you to your account section where you'll see a list of any previous orders that you have with us. There are 2 tabs. One says your PDFs downloads. Click that and you should. There's a couple of exceptions, but if you do find any that are missing, did something just fall over?
One of the little sock mice.
One of the little sock mice really fell asleep.
Fell out of the tree.
Fell out of the tree.
Did anyone see it?
Where did it go?
It's between the...
Oh, it'll be fine. It's fine. So I got completely distracted then by the cascading mouse. What was I saying? PDFs, yes. So any PDFs from purchases that you have made should be in that section. If you do find that any are missing, just shoot me an email. That's mumsmakery@gmail.com, and I will endeavour to sort it out. So the products, as I said, the new products, which I will just do an end sort of run through. All the new products will go live after the show, and it's going to take me just a few minutes to get everything online. Anything that is not limited in number will be restocked throughout the entirety of the month as often as we can. I hope that I've made enough. But I got fired from the estimating department more times than I can count. It's like, yes you did, because you suck at it. I go, oh well, no, I think we need this, and they're all going, no. And then Pixie Haley phones me and goes, what were you thinking? So any issues, obviously, just give us a shout on the email. Please do bear in mind that it will take me several days to get all of the orders out to you. So your order may not be dispatched on Monday, which is our normal post day, but I will be dispatching orders every day until they are all done and cleared. So let's just have a quick look back through that product lineup. These are all of our new products. All of the existing and previous festive projects are also available on the website and only for this month. So new up today, we've got the bell templates. We've also got the party lights. That lovely penguin template, it's so fun. It really is such a fun make. And we've got that polar bear as well. The festive fillers is an amazing kind of little template set, which I think you're just going to refer to and come back to time and time and time again, not just for festive makes, but for all kinds of makes. And you can do different colorways, you can put different florist tapes, you know, there's so many different ways that you can use these templates. The sprout template will be available on the website. Don't forget, your Fluff Club members, that is one of your wobbly shelf options, should you choose to pick that one for your extra wobbly shelf gift. The lovely pink ombre, it's 10 grams of 5 colours. Each have been shaded and graded to give you a perfect ombre, and that will be available. We have a blue ombre as well, which is the glacier ombre, and there is a glacier ombre shimmer. I haven't had all of these products sort of out because it would just, the set would be so full and I would never get anything done. But do check out all of the glacier ombre and the pink ombre on the site. Not quite so festive, but the Summer Shades pack. This one is limited in number. When it is gone, it is gone. And it does have 6 colours, which we do not stock in our main shop. Couple of things for the website. That orchid hardware pack, that's 3 bases, 6 sticks and 3 clips. That will also be available. We've got just a few of these, but again, as I said, if anything sells out, that will be a constant restock on our website. The fluff tubes are back, so do check those out. All the information will be on the webpage. I'm not going to stand here and waffle and tell you sizes and stuff now. The Santa Gnome project, of course, is our main Christmas in June launch. Of course, there is also the Hummingbird project, which I don't have a button for. So we'll I'll dangle the 3D one in front of the camera in just a second. If you are a Fluff Club member, we have some sprout kits and pud kits in the members exclusive shop for you. And your Christmas in June festive members template set is the angel wings. Now, these angel wings are a 40mm, 50mm and 60mm. Your festive, what sort of members festive shelf wobble extra, I don't know what we're going to call it, but you have the choice of 2 templates, which is either the sprout or a mini version of the angel wing, which I believe is about it's mini, it's like proper mini for your tiny little mini makes. So there is the Hummingbird project. And there's enough stuff in that kit to make a 2.5D version and one of these 3D versions as well. The Hummingbird kit is limited number. When that's gone, it's gone. So there is a page on the website, everything festive at Mum's Makery. I'll get the pixies to link that in chat for you as well. Have a look. That will list everything festive at Mum's Makery. The new projects will get added there very, very shortly. Shipping prices will be going up after this weekend. I'm holding the shipping prices this weekend. Most of the stuff is free UK delivery anyway. It's just things like wool and surfaces and fluff tubes, oddly, that incur a shipping charge. But you can go through the shipping or you can go through the checkout, and right before you get to the very end, it will calculate your shipping and you can see how much it is. International customers, your shipping rates are not changing. Is that it?
Are you going to let them have a wobbly shelf jingle?
Am I going to? Oh, go on. And don't forget, if you are a Fluff Club member, you do get an extra wobble. That's £30 if you spend £30 in the shop. Don't forget, you can sign up for a Fluff Club membership. It's £7.50 per month. There's just so much stuff that members get. It's £7.50. You have the option of having an automatically recurring membership or a manually recurring membership, which is 30 days and then it disappears. So you can choose the plan that's right for you. You have lots of access to exclusive PDFs, there's a blog, there's members discounts, we do extra member giveaways, and we're starting to do member broadcasts as well. We did one very recently where we used the Sprout template to make this little guy. So yeah, there's lots more coming as well. I'm not going to say too much at the moment because it will spoil our surprises. So
And we're back on Create and Craft on the 2nd of July.
we are. I am. We are going to be back on Create and Craft on the 2nd of July for their, I don't know what they're calling it. It's their sort of Christmas, I think it's like 5 days of Christmas shows and stuff. So, yeah. We have Christmas in June, they have Christmas in July. So, there will be a new launch on Create and Craft. So, keep an eye on our social media and come and join it. And don't forget, you can also email me whilst I'm on the show, apparently, which is what the Pixies decided to do. Oh no. So it's like there was glitter involved. So this is like my favourite part. We're going to do the raffle now. So if you have the event kit, in your event kit, there is a raffle ticket, and we're going to draw three prizes. The first prize is a £5 voucher for the website. Oh, dropped it. I come back. Where's my camera? There's my camera. The first one is number 118. 118. If you are a raffle winner, could you please email to Makery Pixies, that's with an S, makerypixies@gmail.com, with your name, your address, and an image of your raffle ticket. If you have placed an order and you are a winner of anything, if you can shoot me an email with your order number on it, and then I can combine the postage, and that just makes it a bit easier rather than me sending out two different parcels. So the next one, 143. That's 143. And that one, you win the template set of your choice. Hang on, let me put these over here, and then you can see them. So £5 gift voucher, number 118. A template set of your choice, number 143. And the biggie, the big one, it's a £20 voucher for the website. 121, number 121. So we've got a £5 voucher, number 118, a template set of your choice, number 143, and a £20 voucher, number 121. And don't forget, that's makerypixies@gmail.com if you are a winner. And then we can get your prizes sorted out for you. I think, stand right back, is that everything Pixie Bee?
As far as I'm aware, it is, yeah.
Any other questions that need addressing?
Not that I've seen. I don't think I've missed anything.
Ah.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we're about to find out. This is not like the last show where we clock off and go, oh no, we've completely forgotten a project. So I thank you so much, guys, for joining us on this. I can only say the day outside is less than festive. It's blazing sunshine, but I do thank you all for joining us today. There will be a show and share post going in the Facebook group, so do go over and share makes that you have made from the broadcast in the Facebook group. I think that is about it. The Pixie giveaway draws will end tomorrow night, and we will do the draws, and the winners will be announced again in the Facebook group. So again, head over to the Facebook group. You've still got time to enter those free giveaway draws. No purchases are necessary. You know, it's just a good bit of fun, and you get some fluffy prizes. Okay, so thank you again for spending your Saturday with me and Pixie Bee, and also the Makery Pixies and crew. We hope that you have enjoyed it as much as we have, but for now, from me, I wish you all a very crafty day.